I am the talking scruff. I have taken over this YouTube channel because Sergeant Satire is no more. Hello, everybody. Well, looks like I pissed myself. How is everybody doing? I'm gonna keep moving the camera around to make your life difficult because I'm trying to find a good angle here. I guess that's good. So how's everybody doing? I haven't made a video in like, what? A month? Did I forget about you guys? Of course. Of course I did. Why would I ever love you? I mean, I did like what, 5 of those video game reviews in a row? That takes a long time. Basically, the entire weekend was dedicated to filming it, editing it a second time. Yeah, I'm very finicky like that. But fear not, I am back in business. I got computer over, shit. I got the computer over there, and I'm editing new stuff. I got new material on the way. But to tide you over, I have a little story that I thought I'd tell. Maybe you'll find it amusing. You want to hear it? Of course you do. So let's ooh. So this story happened about 2 years ago, I believe. 2 years ago is 2013, right? Okay. So it happened in 2013. I was in the city with some friends, and we were just getting some chow, some grub, some num-nums, crunchy munchies, whatever you kids are calling food these days. And I got myself a good old smoked meat sandwich. You know, I love those. You got the bread and layers of meat, pickle on the side, just put it in your face. But unfortunately, my stomach was not cooperating with me that day, so I couldn't finish it, so I took it in a little box and brought it home. It's no big deal. I'm sure we all do that. It's part of our ancestry. We take our food on the go. I mean, you kill the buffalo herd and you carry it over your back wherever you go across the landscape.
What the fuck are you talking about?
So me and my group of friends, once we were all done hanging out for a few hours, we decided that it was time to call it a day and go our... Now, I did not live in the city, so I had to trek all the way back to the suburbs of the area that I live on the earth, which I will not disclose over the net because the many creepers of the World Wide Web. So me and my box with a sandwich box, we were off to see the suburbs, the wonderful suburbs of, I almost said where I live. I almost said it. So I hopped on that bus, and my amazing journey back to the suburbs had begun. It wasn't that amazing. I mean, I was on the bus. And once I had gotten to where I wanted to go, me and Sandwich Box got off the bus and we were on our merry way. Now yes, it is a pretty average day so far, but it's me. My life is a Looney Tunes cartoon, so there's more. Not that long after I get off the bus, my stomach starts to grumble again because it wants the rest of that scrumptious smoked meat sandwich. So hey, I'm living high. Living large. I open up the box, start eating what was left of my sandwich. Now I had barely taken half of a bite of this thing when from the corner of my eye I could see a cop car trailing along the road right next to me. Not being raised as a caveman, I decided to just instinctively turn my head and wave to the officer of the law. Manners. So I wave. Not like that, because that's weird. It was more of a casual hey. Now within a second of me waving at this cop, he just slams on the brakes and he backs up to really make sure he has contact with me. He pulls up right against the curb and I'm like, whatever I did, it wasn't me. It was the one-armed man. So I'm just standing there like casually taking more bites of the sandwich, because it might be my last meal, he rolls down his window and he says, "What kind of sandwich is that?" "Yeah, that one. Come on. What kind of sandwich is it?" "Smoked meat." "It's not a Subway sandwich?" "No." "You sure?" "Mm-hmm." "Well, okay. You have a good afternoon." And then he starts to roll up the window and drive away, but I could not let this situation go on that. So I kind of walk up a bit closer to the car and just wave again and say, "Hey, what's going on? Well, what was that all about?" He pulls down the window again and he says, No, don't worry about it. It's no big deal. It's no big deal." And I'm just thinking, dude, I thought I was gonna go to jail for eating a sandwich. Like, I don't know if they put that in the law the night before that you're not allowed to eat sandwiches in public anymore. I didn't know. Can I get like a first offense? I'll pay a fine. I'm sorry. But no, he says, "Well, since you're so curious, about 10 minutes ago, at a Subway not far from here, some kid stole a sandwich and ran off. And he was wearing the same sweater as you, so I don't know, I just doing my job, kid." Somebody stole a sandwich. Yes, that's right. They stole a sandwich. Was it a trio? Yep, chips, drink, sandwich, the whole bing bang boom. So then there was a bit of an awkward silence for a little bit, understandably, because how ridiculous does this sound? Then after a few moments go by, I say, "Slow work day." "Yep, you bet. Catching sandwich nappers by day, eating donuts by night." After that, he apologized for giving me the mini heart attack, and he rolled up his window and went off to do his duty. Oh man, so I could put that on the record books. That time I broke the law, but not really. So the next time you're out in public eating something, be careful what it is and who you're eating in front of. Because you never know. It might be illegal now. I mean, I got lucky, but maybe in the future, you can't eat sandwiches, you can't have popcorn, you can't eat a Mr. Freeze popsicle thing on a hot summer day. It's just not going to be allowed because they're going to control us. They got us by the ass, man. Hail Hydra. Or on the complete flip side, help serve and protect your community. Catch all those sandwich nabbers putting Subway out of business. Man, a 6-foot sandwich is like $3. Get a job. So I hope you enjoyed the story. I got new content on the way really soon. Thanks for being patient. Thanks for always supporting the channel. And yeah, take care.